Hello everyone.
Hi.
Welcome back to a new episode of DisKovery with a K. I'm your host Kathleen.
My name is Ilse.
And today I'm taking over again, people, because I am teaching Ilse the ways to one. Well, she knows. She knows.
I feel like I know.
One of my favorite genres. So we are diving into R&B. And yeah, I just love R&B in general. I've been listening to R&B since, I don't know, Destiny Child's era, and I love it so much. It's just my kind of genre, chill, instrumentals thrown in there.
Yeah.
All very organic kind of thing. So Korean R&B, after my little research, it was quite interesting. So let's just start with the fact that there is not a lot of information in English.
Yeah. Welcome to the research side of anything that is not K-pop.
Yes, like K-pop, like a lot. But R&B, probably hip-hop will also have quite a lot of information because there is plenty of hip-hop fans.
Yeah, but if we're talking indie
or
and R&B,
no.
Unless it's like an artist that crosses hip-hop R&B boundaries a lot.
Yeah.
Apart from that, you're not going to find a lot of...
Well, this was an interesting research. So let's start off with a few things. So you might, if you didn't, go listen to our intro to K-pop because a lot is explained there. And I think everything ties a lot because we also had they had traditional music, very nationalistic, patriotic kind of feel. And then you have strategy and the voice.
Yeah.
So with that, I think that also lines up with this genre in specific because in 1993, to be more specific,
my birth year.
Yes, this group formed by three Korean Americans debuted as basically the first R&B trio in Korea. So I think that pretty much they brought a genre, a very American genre, they brought it into Korea. And also they're considered the kings of R&B. Okay, so we're talking about solid. So I think R&B started pretty much with solids in Korea. How they call it in the translation is solid. So this would be like solid in English. And it's one of the first groups, and it consists of Johan Kim. He's a soloist. We also have Jae-yoon Chung and Jung Lee. Okay, so this group was formed the year before in 1992 in California, the States.
Makes total sense. I mean, why not?
Sure. Yeah, we were actually talking about it because I wouldn't expect, I get it, but very interesting origin. So imagine creating a group overseas and saying look, they probably spotted, as in there is a new wave coming, let's spice things up and bring a new genre, new music. And how we mentioned in our intro to K-pop, I think the general public might have been looking for something different.
Yeah.
So I think they found their momentum and they brought R&B and they were very popular.
Also, I think just in general, if a certain music type or music style is popular abroad, artists are always going to look for something to put their own spin on.
Yeah.
So here we have American R&B that they took to Korea and then gave it their own spin.
Yes, pretty much. And I just found it quite interesting because after they brought R&B into the music industry in Korea, you will see a lot of K-pop idols, as in H.O.T. and other ones, bringing B-sides, and a lot of B-sides were a mix with hip-hop, or they were more poppy, or more like R&B. So I think it's a nice mix what we have here, but we'll go into that later, okay? Yeah. So this was the list of the first R&B kind of oriented or kind of R&B-ish groups.
Good question. Solid. Are they still releasing music together or no?
No, however, I don't know if you have listened. Well, you probably did actually. I think I showed you a clip of this show called Sugarman. I think it was on air a couple of years ago. I think 2018, 2017.
Yeah.
So Sugarman was 2017, 2018, I'm not quite sure. And yeah, they were bringing popular singers or groups, and they were doing covers or just a group of singing their own songs. So yeah, some of them are not together, some of them reunited, but we will go into that later because there's a couple of them that decided to reunite after, I don't know, 10 years plus. And it makes sense because I think the genre is pretty much alive and more people is getting into R&B in general.
Yeah.
So let's go. So the first one, as I mentioned, Solid. the kings of R&B, we go to Tehasa. So Tehasa was a bit more of a K-pop group, hip-hop, I believe, or that's how I see it.
Okay.
However, they did R&B extremely well. So this group debuted in 1997. It was pretty much K-pop oriented, but they had incredible R&B tracks.
Mm-hmm.
So they were considered basically the competition of HOT back in the day.
Oh, wow.
Which is pretty insane because HOT were huge, okay? So if you want to listen to that kind of style, R&B, all kind of music, go to them and listen to Time and Blue Birthday. They were R&B tracks.
Okay. Well, do you remember which agency they were under?
I'm actually not sure. Okay.
Interesting.
So then we go with Four Men. So Four Men, we have mentioned this group a couple of times in the cameo.
Mm-hmm.
So go and check that out there. And they debuted in 1998. And they debuted as a trio, an R&B trio. Mm-hmm. Right now they're pretty much ballad / R&B sometimes.
Yeah.
However, that was made of like incredible vocalists. And I think that was the main concept from the very beginning. So the group started with 4 members. We had Yoo Min-soo, Chung Se-young, Han Hyung-hee, and Lee Jung-hoo. So the group is currently in its 4th generation.
Yeah.
But I am a fan of the 1st generation. So you have to listen to Baby Baby and Return because beautiful, very early 2000s, late 90s R&B. Like it reminded me a lot to the Boyz II Men vibe. You know, Boyz II Men, R&B, American R&B. Pretty much that vibe, soulful vocals.
You know, I was just thinking, it kind of makes sense that R&B ballads have such a huge public in Korea.
Yeah.
Because ballads themselves have such a big public in Korea.
Yeah.
So it kind of feels like a natural transition.
And it's also, what they do, R&B, they also mix a lot the genres. For instance, Solid, they also did a bit of pop and a bit of hip hop. Also, if you want to listen to something by Solid, go and listen to At the End of the Night, stunning song. Then you have Soulmate. That one is a bit more K-pop-ish oriented. It just has that K-pop vibe, like early K-pop vibe. Mm-hmm. And then you have My Only Friend. Now, after Four Men, debut 1998, we have Brown Eye Soul. Mm-hmm. So here we go into the early 2000s, okay? Yeah. This is a ballad R&B group. And it's a 4-member group, including Ahn Jung-job, Yoon Na-woo, Go Jun-jun, and Sung-hoon. So they're still active.
Yeah.
Okay? And their last release was in 2019. Okay? They are really good.
I think they have quite a couple of OSTs as well.
They do. Mm-hmm. Actually, a lot of these groups have like a lot of OSTs.
Makes sense.
Oh, it does because they have the vocals for that.
They have the vocals for it. R&B ballads are perfect for K-dramas because usually it's quite, dramatic and
soft.
They need something
instrumental.
Impactful.
Exactly.
So yeah, makes sense.
So then we have Brown Eye Soul, 2003, ballads R&B. So if you want to listen to something by them, listen to My Everything, Candy. Candy is a bit of an R&B hip-hop fusion.
Interesting.
Very good. Also, the whoever was rapping, really good. Mm-hmm. And then we have You Are So Beautiful. Okay. Now we go to RA.D or RAD-D.
Rad. No?
It's got a dot, so RAD-D. We don't know. Anyway.
I've always pronounced that as rad.
I would, but it's got like a dot, so you need like a small pause, RAD-D. I mean, you have a pause.
Yeah, like that. Oh my god.
There's a pause there. Respect your pauses. Okay.
Regardless, yes.
Okay, so he is a well-known producer. Okay, so he has produced from Brown Eyed Girls Game. He has also produced for Dynamic Duo, 2 p.m. There's a couple more. Mm-hmm. So from him, listen to I'm in Love, Goodbye, and Drive Away.
He's still active, right?
I think he is still active, but he mostly releases. He's more of a producer, I believe. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So now we go with Big Mama. Also, we're speaking about Big Mama de Camille. I think we have a time capsule with them because these women are incredible. Okay.
They recently came back, right?
I think 2 of them are back together.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so this is a female vocal group, which is interesting because I don't know if you mentioned, probably there were a few, but they were probably very small. This is information I could gather, trying to scratch information off the internet that was in English.
Yeah.
And then, this is a female vocal group, very popular. They consisted of Lee Jung-hyun, Lee Ji-yoon, Yi Young, Shin Yeon-ha, and Park Min-hee. They just founded in 2012.
Okay.
But in June 2021, just a couple of months ago, they announced a reunion to release new music. So that might have been the comeback you saw.
Nice.
So from them, listen to Breakaway. I think that's the single you featured in your time in the time capsule.
Yeah. They're back all four.
Are they back?
Yeah.
Four of them. Okay, I wasn't quite sure.
All four. They had the ODG appearance.
Okay.
Which was very cute. And I think they also went to Yu-Gi-Oh! Sketchbook, but I'm not 100% sure about that one. But yeah, all four of them.
Interesting. So for them, Breakaway, as I mentioned, and Deeper Than Blue. So this is worth mentioning. With R&B, you have a lot of K-pop acts that do R&B flawlessly. So from then, I just wanted to mention Mamamoo. I think Mamamoo started as a more R&B group, and then they went into more pop.
More retro R&B-ish.
Yeah. So, and then they went more into pop, kind of commercial music, but their music is incredible, and they do R&B extremely well.
Agreed.
No, they will have NCT 127, one of my personal favorites. NCT 127 has the vocals to do R&B, and a lot of their B-sides are R&B-ish, so go and listen to them. Red Velvet, you mentioned the Velvet side mostly. They have a couple of gems that are like more R&B fusion, and then Only One Off. There must be a couple more. I think like most K-pop acts will want.
A lot of K-pop groups have more R&B sides. However, lately I feel like it's more EDM synth than R&B. I think if you want like a proper R&B B-side look, like maybe 3 years back to the releases.
Okay, well, the most recent release by NCT 127 specifically, they had a really good, a couple of B-sides that were really, really good. Okay, so let's go to well-known names in the R&B industry. Like right now, they're like big, and if you don't know them, it's just like they're quite well-known in general, okay? So we have Scienty. We have an R&B gem about Scienty, and
It's impossible not to name R&B and not mention Scienty.
Scienty is very popular, and he's also incredible, okay? We have Crush. We all know Crush.
Love him.
Yes, Crush is boy can do anything. Also, boy is everywhere.
From Midnight to Sunrise, that album is just... If you want smooth, soft, beautiful R&B, listen to that one.
I think he made this album that in every single feature, I think it was her.
Yes, her. Yeah.
That album was incredible. Yeah, the features were amazing, and it's just... That album was actually R&B.
Yeah.
So then we have Dean. We all know Dean. Dean, we're waiting for
the comeback.
Yes, we're waiting for that release, boy. We all know Dean. Dean is a really good and also very popular R&B singer. We have Babylon, a personal favorite, also quite popular. We have Off on Off. We have spoken about them.
Yes, yeah.
Right. So Off on Off, it's this R&B duo. Now you might know, you probably know Cold. He's part of that duo. And then we have Haze. Again, another one. Yeah, one of her favorite. Haze. Yeah, she is. Her music is just amazing. Like from the very beginning, from her debut, I think her music is awesome. Then we have Hoodie because she is really good. Then we go on to Jisoo. I think I've written about all of these ones already. They're pretty much all of R&B gems because they're our personal favorites. Then we have Ihai. Ihai, she was doing more pop, and then she went more into R&B because her vocals are perfect for R&B and ballads.
She's featured on one of Gray's songs of his latest album, Grey Ground. It's very fun. Go listen to that song. It's really great.
Great. Then we have Paul Kim, one of Ilse's favorites.
If you need like a proper R&B ballad or just a ballad in general, go check out Paul Kim, for real.
Yeah. Then we have one of my favorites, Owen, because Owen, I really love his vocals. Also, he's kind of wholesome. I just find him kind of wholesome, you know? Then we have Primary. Yes.
So good.
Then we have Sam Kim.
Obsessed.
I'm obsessed with his latest release, like the
OST.
OST for Nevertheless. I might have that on repeat, and it's on my on repeat list in Spotify. Number one. That's how obsessed I am.
His album Sun and Moon, still one of my top 10 albums.
Yeah, that's impressive. Okay, then we have Tevita.
Love.
Yeah, she's a bit of more like a younger generation, I think. But she's done such a good job with her music that she's become quite popular.
She also has a couple of really nice collabs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so she's also on Grey's latest album.
She?
Yeah.
Are we surprised? Anyway, then we go into Bibi. Bibi, yes, Bibi started like kind of indie, but she's done like her music videos as well. They're being all like they are changing quite a bit, and I think it's very interesting what she's doing with her music. You know,
she's signed with Tiger JK and Yumire under Feel Good Music.
Yeah,
and she's been doing really good for herself. I see her in like the writing credits a lot lately.
Yes, actually, yes.
And like even for groups like Red Velvet, she's writing credits that I'm like,
wow,
get that coin, sis, you know?
Yes, yeah, but she's been doing quite well. I was quite surprised because I found out about Bibi a couple of years ago, maybe like 2020.
I think Casino was the one that blew her up, but she had a song called Nabi.
Yeah,
Nabi?
don't remember.
It was Soap something. That was such a fun song.
But after her latest release, I think she had like a big growth. You know, after her latest release with Feel Good Music, she even went into the Jessie show.
Oh, right.
Yes.
Yes.
Also, her feature, she has a feature with the idols Soo Young and this rapper girl that I love her, but I don't remember her name right now.
Jiyoung.
Yes. That trio, love to bits. Okay, now we go into a personal favorite of mine, Dawn.
Sad.
If you're looking for something for a cry, or maybe just something that will make you wonder about life, destiny, and general stuff, very deep talk, just listen to his music. I feel that his music is amazing to bring up emotions.
His last album really was so well put together.
I literally cried listening to that album.
I'm a bit scared with how he's going to follow that up.
Yes. I am.
Because it's hard
to follow up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he's probably going to have to release something a bit more happy, because otherwise he's just working himself into this like really sad R&B.
But the thing is that he started with that mood. Is like, the thing is that his first single was Fairy, I believe. And Fairy was kind of hopeful, not entirely sad, not entirely happy. So I think he can do whatever he wants with his music, of course.
Of course.
But that genre, like, feels sad, but not really. BF, I feel like it suits him so well.
I think what would be very smart to do is have a collab with, like, a bigger hip-hop artist.
Okay.
And make it a bit happier.
Okay.
Something like party anthem, somewhat, to kind of expand his...
Kind of like local style.
Either local, or I was thinking like PH1...
Yeah, I suppose that would be an interesting mix, but so far I love Dawn's discography. From the very beginning to now, it's just fantastic, people. It's amazing.
Emotions.
Yeah, I'm obsessed. He's one of my top 10 singers that I listen to. Yeah. So then we go into Sorry, because just watch her music videos. They're stunning.
I can't remember the name of the company, but she's together with this like TV movie production house.
Yeah.
She has a whole storyline and novel on the websites to like explain her universe. It's so
And the thing is that it's not something you see normally with like R&B artists. It's more like K-pop does that storylines, but it's so well put together. It's like outer space, a different civilization. Probably aliens, we don't know, but the visuals are stunning.
She's doing really well because she collabed with TXT on their latest album.
Yeah.
And then, who was it?
I can't...
A rapper. She was like in the clouds or something. She was on a cloud band.
Oh, yes. I don't remember, but I know what you're talking about.
But it was very cute. I like that.
Okay. So
yeah.
Sorry, she is actually. I think the first time I listened to Sorry's was with her collab with Vincent, and she had this super sad song that she released with Vincent. Incredible song. I think I was obsessed with that song on the stage. Don't remember the name.
Most likely.
Yeah, I was obsessed. I was absolutely obsessed. And then we have Jerry Beck.
Love.
Yeah,
Love.
we have Jerry Beck in this household because she is incredible.
Oh my god, her albums are so good.
Yes.
Just listen to the whole album front to back. It's
good.
I've been so inclined to like buy her vinyl. But
where are you going to play it?
And I have no vinyl player, so it doesn't really make any sense.
Yeah.
But I'm so... She has this one song called Can I Be You? It's like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
It's not even like a full song, you know? It's... if you need something that can get you under your skin, listen to that one. It's just, her voice is just insane.
Well, she's got pretty insane vocals.
Yeah, also she's a part of the band The Volunteers. And
yeah.
Is it The Volunteers?
It's the Volunteers, yeah. Yeah.
So awesome.
Now we go into Moon.
Love.
She is incredible. And she does she's doing very well. I think she hasn't been in the industry for that long and she's doing so well.
I think it was like 2018, 2019.
Yeah, just a couple of, like, few years anyways. And she's been doing really well.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's in Superband now as well in the new season.
Go and check. And please, someone add subs to Superband season 2.
I'm suffering, okay?
If you're listening, please do that because we love the show. And in fairness, I'm trying to learn the language because it will make our lives and research so much easier.
Yeah.
But I think it's going to take a couple of years on my pace because I'm doing life. I'm doing life.
Yeah.
Anyway,
life
now...
is doing me.
Probably.
Yo.
That too. So now we're going to go on to artists that deserve more hype. So we were talking about this today. We think these artists are popular because they're popular in our world.
Yeah.
But
then you
we
see the
saw the
listeners.
streams and we were like, no, quite. So all of these artists that we're going to mention has probably less than 200,000 listens in Spotify, which is pretty insane when some artists in Spotify have billions.
Monthly though.
Monthly. It's still quite a lot. You have artists that have like billions of Spotify streams.
Look, don't hurt me like that.
Anyway, let's just start this. And these are like R&B jams, so take your pen, write it down.
Just go to thekmail.com. Half of these people we've written about. So.
Probably because we're obsessed. So let's go to Red Museum. So Red Museum, kind of new. I think he is kind of new. He deserves more hype. That's it. Boy is, I think he's
2017-ish?
Well, yeah.
Maybe?
Not that new. But anyway, his music underappreciated. And
for sure.
Extremely good. So we have just listen to Wet Umbrella if you want to. I think it's the most popular song he's got. Also, we feature it in the K-Meal.
His most recent one as well.
Yeah, just listen to that song. The music video is stunning. The song is stunning. The full package, people.
I'm just remembering someone who commented under the article.
Oh, yeah.
So we had a bit of a discourse about what kind of themes were in the music video. And like if it was taken from like the movie The English Patient. I thought it was more biblical. So anyway,
his videos are very interesting. Also, he directed that music video. So if you are checking out like Red Museum, extremely good. Also, he has his most recent release a couple of weeks ago, and he has like this little collab with the guy that I thought they were in the same agency or whatever. What's his name? Wunstein.
Oh!
He has this little collab with Wunstein. Yeah. For some reason, I thought they were like in a crew something.
Red Museum is under the label You Will Know, right?
I think
Together
so.
with Dean.
Yeah.
And Mokyo used to be under it as well, but he signed with a different company.
I'm not quite sure what Mokyo's doing right now because he's like with a couple of labels in the last 2 years.
No, I think they released Breath together.
Okay.
Like all three of them. And then Mokyo resigned with
I know that Mokyo was with Higher Music or AOMG. One of them too. Higher.
I think.
Then he left for You Will Know. And then after, I don't know what happened, but that happened in like the last 2 years, so I'm not quite sure what's happening.
Yeah, well, anyway,
speculation. Let's continue. We go from All Too Human one of my personal favorites, and they have less than 10,000 listeners monthly. It's so
Welcome to
unfair.
my indie world, darling. Like,
from All to Human, it's such a good R&B band. Okay, so we have like just listen to "Don't Be Disappointed," and you're gonna be just used to this.
you will not be disappointed.
Wonderful R&B. Oh God. You and your very old-style jokes. They're so...
Look, I'm just old.
That is a sense of humor. I have to listen to this every day.
I'm not going to apologize.
Let's go into Jimmy Brown. And
He releases so much music.
And boy, is still not as popular as he deserves.
That's sad.
I know.
But he's very good.
Also, boy works so much.
Yeah.
It's like every second week, I think, or every third week, he's got to release a melon.
Yeah.
And they're all quite good.
Yeah, I know.
So for him, just listen to Let Me Know. Wonderful single. Let's go to Soul.
Love.
Yeah, so listen to Happiness by her.
She's so good.
Yeah, we go to Sido.
Love. So obsessed with his music.
Yeah, so listen to Paradigm. I think he released a single with Mumbio's Mao Mumbo.
Yes, yes.
Not long ago. I think last week or the week before.
Yes, something like that.
Okay, let's go now into Chancellor.
Love. Okay, I need to stop saying I love people, but love.
We love
a lot
of artists.
I'm very open and easy with my love.
Yeah.
But Chancellor.
I'm not, but these people have like the music is so good. So with Chancellor, listen to Behind You, one of my favorite songs by him. It's so good. We go for Ocean from the Blue.
Love.
She loves a lot of singers.
Ocean from the Blue is so good.
Yes. So listen to Heaven by them. Then we go into Siki. We have a full R&B jam to Siki.
He's very good.
Yes. So listen to Between. Let's go to one of our favorite ones that boy is incredibly talented. And his music videos have a very interesting aesthetic, but I want to see more numbers in Spotify streams. Okay. So John Overy.
Love.
He's really good.
His voice.
Yes.
Butter. Smooth like butter. Yeah.
Oh my God. He's got a very deep, soulful voice. Love it.
I want to go out for coffee with that voice. You know?
I'm sure. Now let's go into Rehab and listen to No Lie. And last we have Say. And with Say, I thought that Say was more popular. For some reason, I was like...
Well, the thing is, she had this single called Zugga Zugga.
Yeah.
Which has like more than 1 million views at this point.
Streams, yeah.
That one was super popular and kind of brought her a bit more into the mainstream, I think. She has a collab with Crush as well that was super hot. Just super sexy. And just... She's doing quite well, I think.
Is she?
Yeah.
Well, she's over the 200,000, I believe. Or a bit over. I'm not quite sure. But I need more numbers in that Spotify profile.
Oh, her collab with Chai. If you need like powerful women, go listen to that collab with Chai.
Yes.
It's
Anyway, from Side, listen to I'm Okay. And we could go on with this list because we love a lot of artists. But yeah, let's just
leave it at this because I'm just gonna say I love them and then throw some like random songs out there.
Yes. No, like R&B is a genre we both love. Love.
Sometimes it's just such a smooth, easy listen.
Yes.
And if you're in a particular mood, listen to R&B. If you need something soft for in the background while you're doing other stuff, R&B is perfect for that.
It's like I have a few moods for R&B. Early mornings, because it helps me wake up.
Like you're struggling with your cup of coffee. It's like, do I even want to live anymore? Yes.
Rainy days, which is quite a lot where we live.
Yay, Ireland. You know?
R&B, perfect. Perfect. Like with like a cup of coffee, you know.
Or a glass of wine.
Yes. R&B. And then whenever you're tired after a long day of work, glass of wine and R&B. So it fits so well, so many
Exactly. It's like all my 3 moods.
So yeah, guys, that was it for this episode of Discovery with a K. Remember to go to our socials and go and check R&B Jam. We have featured a lot of these artists there because we love them. We really like their music. Also, we have a few reviews from some of their albums as well. And yeah, just make sure to follow us in the K-Meal in all the socials. Check our TikTok. We post quite a bit there, and we post a lot of R&B indie singers there. And we'll see you next time with a new episode of Discovery with a K. Bye-bye.